don't have a job, okay? Anything all you have to do is define the terms block and define the terms tackle. And any kind of physical contact that doesn't meet the criteria of the two definitions for those two words is an illegal hit. And after so many illegal hits, you're gone. Okay? So A, we start there, all right, because that can be immediate. And then B, the more important long-term answer to this is we need to weigh up the study, research, and advancement on equipment technology in the game of football. You're telling me we can design a freaking car, that can withstand, a collision with a 2-ton object at 60 miles an hour without, with minimal damage? For example, I'm just trying to come up with stuff off the top of my head. But for example, we can come up with that, but we can't come up with a helmet that a person can wear and see out of and function in that reduces the risk of concussion by 99%, or 90% or 75%, or, let's start with 50%, anything. Like, seriously, you mean to tell me that maybe you couldn't just implement rules that players have to wear knee pads and ankle pads and thigh pads, that shoulder pads need to be improved, that anyone playing an offensive skill position who gets tackled needs to wear a rib, and side protector garment? This is all stuff that can and should be done. The reason it doesn't get done is because too many people complain. And what do these people complain about? All these people complain about is this: it makes me slower. It's not comfortable. I can't play as good in it. Who cares? We would rather see Tom Brady playing at a 9 because he's got to deal with clumsier shoulder pads or helmet or whatever, than to not see him on the field at all, okay? So again, rules, both, play style and required equipment rules that you have to wear, that they're mandatory. Sorry, but when a wide receiver has a leg injury, when any wide receiver in the NFL suffers a leg injury, and I look at that wide receiver and notice that all he has on is pants and a jock strap from the waist down, he is not wearing any thigh pads, he's not wearing any knee pads. You deserve to get injured, okay? You run for a living, you get hit while you're running for a living, and you're not wearing any protective items to protect your legs. Well, serves you right if you get a leg injury, okay? When I was in high school, when I played football, it didn't matter if you were an offensive lineman or if you were the halfback or the quarterback or wide receiver or whatever. You had 2 big old thigh pads that you stuffed into the thigh pad slots on your football pants, and you had 2 big old knee pads that you stuffed into the knee pad slots on your football pants, and that was the equipment, that was the required gear. It didn't matter if it was uncomfortable. It didn't matter if it slowed you down at all, if it made your 40 time 1 to 2/10 of a second slower. What mattered is that it protected you the best that you were able to be protected at the time. The NFL has got to step in. Raj, Mr. Goddell, I know you're a huge balls deep lover. Listens to the show every week. I know this. It's been confirmed. Raj, another balls deep thought for you that you need to take to heart and implement into your league, okay? 2 kinds of stricter rules. On contact, okay, we define what a block is, we define what a tackle is. Any other kind of physical contact, whether it be amongst opposing players or teammates, is considered illegal contact and is finable, is penalizable, finable, and suspendable. Okay? And it is like DWIs. It's a progressive punishment thing, so the more you get punished. Okay? And then also, rules, okay? You have to wear shoulder pads, helmet, knee pads thigh pads, elbow pads. If you're a skill position, you have to wear rib protectors as well. You also got to wear tailbone pad, hip pads in your girdle. You know how many? It blows my mind how many players don't wear a girdle in an NFL football game. Like, that was like the most important part of your football padding when I was in high school, is your girdle. It's got your freaking tailbone pad and your pad for both of your hips. And obviously if you're wearing a cup or anything like that on the front side, but like, that's your waist, where you're supposed to hit people, where you're aiming to hit people, where you expect to be hidden by people, and those bones are very important, and to your life in general. So rules as far as what pads players have to wear, don't let them be optional, okay? For any reason whatsoever. It's no different than a helmet in hockey. How long did they leave that optional? Like, you don't leave these things optional. No, everybody does it. You have to do it. We don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it, and why you don't like it. It doesn't matter. You have to do it. Tough crap. It's part of being an adult sometimes. And then, like I said, the third thing, actually get the science involved. Make better helmets, stronger helmets. Make better shoulder pads. Pads and equipment that can withstand greater impact and are also lighter and easier to move in. Things of that nature. So boom, there's your balls deep thought of the day. Almost hit 2.5 hours on this week, so thank you for tuning in. Please keep listening to the show, spreading the good balls deep word. We come to you every week. If for some crazy reason we're not on WNLM radio on a Wednesday night, check the Facebook, Scotty-Ball, or check the Twitter at BDST Show. There will always be information there letting you know what's going on. And also, if the station is ever down for any reason, you can still always listen to the show whenever you like, any day, any time of the week, on the free Spreaker app, the free TuneIn app, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Just search Balls Deep Sports Talk. All right. Go Vikes, go Gophers, go Wild. Go Gustafson. And, go Rustlin, my main man. Go Twins. I already said that, I think. And we'll talk with you next week, I hope. I'm Scotty Ball. You listen to Balls Deep Sports Talk. Hope you tune in next week. Same Balls Deep time, same Balls Deep channels. I'm out. Peace.